Well, I'll tell you guys, last night I had my biggest NBA play of the season, went right down to the wire, Clippers and Mavericks. You know, I think it was Chris Paul that came down, hit the three-pointer to cut the Clippers deficit to 2 in the waning seconds. Thankfully, the Mavericks came back, sank a couple of free throws. Sank a couple of free throws in the closing seconds, gave us the push. Better to get the push than walk away with the loss. Ain't that the truth? So it was a push, but again, better than taking the loss. Hi, everyone. Al DeMarco. This is going to be your Wednesday video report. I've got a free pick coming up in college basketball. Money saving discount coupon coming up as well. And plus, we'll talk about who's hot and who's not, because as you know, every single day, I always tell you not only the winners, but the guys that are losing as well. And I think that's very important, because in an industry that is dominated by conmen, by charlatans, by carnival barkers, the guys that have given this industry a black eye, I need to make sure that you know that when you come to this site, that you know that everybody's held accountable. Because without accountability, without honesty, without integrity, we have nothing. And listen, this site, these sites that, I developed almost a decade ago, and this business that I founded, taking it all onto the internet over a decade ago, it's founded on those principles, and it's what's made us the biggest in the industry. And, before I go any further, guys, let me just tell you something. I know there's a lot of people that watch this video on a daily basis that are jealous. They're jealous of my success. They're jealous of Steve Budin's success. They are jealous of our success as a whole in this industry. Can't stop it. There are mudslingers. Listen, we're in the public eye. I'm in the public eye, probably more so than anybody. I mean, there's a reason, as I alluded to yesterday, that my videos get more views in this business than anybody else's. There's a reason that most years I do more media appearances than anybody else's in this business. And listen, you're subject to the slings and arrows when you're out there, and it's jealousy. But you know what? Here's the bottom line. Those that are jealous are generally those that simply can't do it themselves. And listen, it's not like I was an overnight success, guys. I worked my way into this business. I was a journalist for 8 years, and a damn good one. Very talented writer, guys. That's the bottom line. Wasn't going to win a Pulitzer, okay? But I worked my way up in the ladder in the journalism world. Became a very good editor, too. And let me tell you, here's the cliche. Good editors make great writers. It is amazing how many bad journalists there are. Here's the great thing. Doctors go to med school, and when they get a degree, it says, hey, you're a doctor, and you can immediately start practicing medicine. Journalists go to journalism schools, and they get a degree. It doesn't mean they can write. Generally, editors make great writers because of the rewrite and the editing. It's amazing how many bad journalists are there out there. But, I did my share. Covered so much over the years, worked, as I said, for a journalist for 8 years. Had an opportunity, though, to go to Atlanta back in the late 80s and take over a sports gambling, or to start up a sports gambling magazine. And that eventually gave me my entree into the sports gambling world, something that I've always been interested in. But I knew at that particular point that the minute I made the jump into the gambling world, that I could never go back and be a legitimate journalist. Why did I do it? I saw the money involved. And I mean, there's not a lot of journalists, especially back in the late 80s, early 90s, that were going to make big money. And I had already worked in TV, and I didn't see really where I was going anywhere there. And I just always loved this whole gambling thing. Shortly thereafter, early 90s, got into doing a national gambling radio show, which I syndicated to 28 of the top 40 radio markets in the nation. Did that for a couple of years. That then led me into starting my own nationally published tip sheet. That was out there in the days when there weren't many tip sheets out there. And my God, that was huge. Did that for 5 years, and it was a monstrous success. And this is the God's honest truth, guys. When I closed that tip sheet down, my 4-year record, one of my best bets in NFL and college football, was 64.6%. And it's not something I brag about, because who the hell cares about it now all these years later? But I just couldn't handle the stress of doing it anymore. I mean, it was a one-man show. But it was something that was a launching pad. I took it from the radio, took it to the tip sheet, moved on to doing other parts in the business. But bottom line was, what I do now didn't just happen overnight. It took 20 years of work, okay? So those that are jealous of my success, hey guys, stop being jealous. Go out there and do it yourself. You want to be a handicapper? Go out and prove it. Don't sit there and sling arrows. Don't be jealous. Go and do it. The opportunities are certainly out there to prove it, to go out and do it yourself. Do I win every day? Absolutely not. Hey, but you know what's interesting? I'm man enough to sit up here and publish my record every single day, to talk about the wins and losses every single day. The guys I hire at the site to talk about their wins and losses every single day. Yeah, sit up here and sit in my seat and take the heat and take the criticism and see how you would handle it. It's nice to hide behind the veil of anonymity, isn't it, guys? It's very easy for me to sit up here, no anonymity, and just talk about the wins and losses as well. But again, you have to realize it is a 363-day-a-year job. The only days you have really off are the 2 days around the All-Star break. And generally, this, especially during the football and basketball seasons, this is really a 16 to 18-hour job if you're going to do it right way. I'm sorry, you have to make a commitment to be a handicapper. This is not the type of thing where, you can do it when you want to. If you're going to be a gambler and a handicapper and try to do it successfully, this is not the type of thing that you do for 6-7 months a year, or, oh, Jesus, I think I want to take Thursday and Friday off because, damn it, I want to go see my kid play soccer. Not the way you do it, guys. And like I said, I've been doing this for over 25 years. I'm going to do this for about 5 or 6 more years, and then I'm through. That's it. I have no more interest. And when that's over, 5 or 6 years from now, I swear to God, guys, I will never pick up another box score. I will not read the sports pages. I will then probably start going to sporting events again, because then for the sheer enjoyment, I will be able to go to them and just not care about, is that team covering? Is my team going to score? Is that going to get a backdoor cover? Seriously, I'll be able to enjoy it again. But also, by the way, FYI, by now, what you see is what you get. Guys, if you see me at my favorite little hole-in-the-wall Italian restaurant here in Vegas, Giuseppe's, which is like a little, what would I call it? Like, it's like a part Italian restaurant, part bar, part, little mini casino up off of Durango and 285. If you see me at Giuseppe's, if you see me at, you know where Olympic Gardens is? At the crummy end of the strip, there's a little place there called Boston Pizza. Pizza's but I like the steak sandwiches. I like steak sandwiches, and they're open till 4 a.m., which is like my time of night. If you see me at Boston Pizza, well, if I'm eating, don't bother me. But if you see me there, and I love it because right there you can sit there, and they've got ESPN always there. If you see me at Boston Pizza, okay. If you see me over at, I probably say the 2 sports books. I'm probably at most. Probably over at the M's sometimes. If I'm downtown, I'm probably hanging over at the Golden Nugget. Sometimes, a lot of times over at the Palms. They're probably the 3 places. Oh, the Win a lot. Love the Win. They're probably the 4 places I'm at the most. What you see is what you get. Okay, I may not have as much just as mine, depending on the day, okay? But I would talk to you the exact same way I'm talking to you today. This is not phonyism. This is me. Okay, I won't be wearing the damn tie most days. Although it does look pretty good today. I like the red with the white, yellow. It looks pretty damn good today. But this is me. Same way today as I will be tomorrow. Of course, it's a really good hair day, I will say. Got a lot of the greasy kid stuff in the hair today, and it's really puffed up nice. But anyway, this is me. So anyway, let's talk. Oh, and damn it. Could you believe Syracuse failed? I mean, what did those 2 teams? Syracuse and Louisville last night, the final 2 minutes and 11 seconds of the game, no points scored. I give you Jeff Bennon's play for free last night, hoping that we cash in on the charity play last night and Syracuse doesn't cover. Jesus Christ. I mean, talk about jinx. So I tried, guys, and it sucked. Otherwise, though, who else did I talk about yesterday? Anthony Redd did it again yesterday. Another 25-dime winner. Charlotte getting the cover as his NBA dog in the month against Philadelphia. So he's on an 11-2 run with 25-dime plays. More importantly, 27-12 now over the past 27 days. 350 dimes of net profit. $10 players have won $3,502 in that 27-day stretch. Tonight, 50-dime winner number 9 out of 11 is NBA Dog of the Year. 50-dime winners, you may recall, in the Portland Trailblazers and San Diego State on Saturday. 50-dime winner, number 9 out of 11 going tonight. Another hot guy, Scott Delaney. 100-dime winner, number 3 in a row. 100-dime winner on Friday night. The Chicago Bulls by 31 points over the Charlotte Bobcats. 100-dime winner on Saturday is SEC Game of the Year. Kentucky over Vanderbilt on the road. Tonight, 100-dime winner, number 35 over 55. 35 out of 55 overall, number 3 in a row since Friday. His Horizon League Dog of the Year going from Scott Delaney. So those are a couple of big plays you should be aware of. Also, how about Dom Chambers? Did it again, coming off that 100-dime winner on Sunday with the Miami Heat over Atlanta. Last night, 50-dime winner with Kansas over Kansas State. Tonight, 30-dime winner, number 22 out of 34. The Heat and the Pacers. Does he ride Miami once more? Your money-saving discount coupon code, guys. How about this? Again, I said, if you want to make it in this business, you got to work hard. So how about Work 15? Work 15. Work 15. W-O-R-K and the number 15. Work 15 will save you $15 off of any single purchase you make today. Work 15. Work 15. Your free pick tonight. Tough game. VCU and George Mason. You're talking about two hot teams, VCU, George Mason, Drexel, all tied atop the Colonial Conference. It's a virtual pick'em game tonight at 9 o'clock in Fairfax, Virginia at the Patriot Center. I'm going to go with George Mason here this evening. Both of these teams have swept Old Dominion in the conference. Both of them have lost to Drexel. VCU comes in here having won 11 in a row since their loss to Drexel January 9th and 19 of their last 21. George Mason is only 3 games removed since a stunning 65-60 loss at Delaware as a 5.5 point road favorite, which snapped the 6-game winning streak, but they have still won 14 of their last 16. These two teams meet twice in the final 11 days of the regular season. I like the home team in here. I'm going to go with George Mason in here in the virtual pick'em game. Again, I'm going to go with George Mason as your free pick. Good luck, everybody, and I will catch you again tomorrow.